What's going on? I hope you're happy, healthy, doing the things you love doing with those you love doing them with. I'm now about to get to your reading. Before I start, I need you to like, comment, share, subscribe, press the notification bell, and before I even get toward your readings, I offer paid services such as readings, rituals, or forecasts. All you got to do is DM me Clarity on Sorcerer X. That's on Instagram or on TikTok. Or you can click the link in the description that will take you to my website. If you're not sure, you can always email me, and that's also in the description, okay? Let's get towards your reading and let's see what Spirit has to say. Nice. So this is all about, from the get-go, this is also about you needing to really take charge in relation towards not just your goals, but the people around you. I think it's about you setting the tone. Creating that energy of saying to yourself, okay, I have great ambitions for things that ultimately I've manifested for, all right? And this is about you really focusing more on looking at your options and really asking yourself, once I'm not just reevaluating my own sort of plans and what I see for my future, isn't just about your career, it's also about the people around you. Do they share the same common goals as you? Or do they support your goals? Or do they bring something to the table that amplifies an energy of either love, care, nurture, or even just being there because you are, in essence, doing, let's say you're doing your thing, right? And you have people that inspire you to do better. The minimum is love, right? The minimum is love and support, right? And this is about choices. These choices isn't just about your ambitions and the things that you're going forth in your life for this new month. The real transformations is in regards towards your own surroundings. The Ten of Pentacles is the energy of abundance, success, all of these things included in your life, right? And the Ten of Pentacles is about your achievements that will amplify the next phase in your life to create more achievements. But in order for this to happen, you need to ask yourself, especially with the Justice card, because this is deep transformations. We're talking about solidifying, relocation, making certain things official, signing of papers, career abundance. And to tell you the truth, it's one of these situations where you have to look around and be like, okay, I've got my mind right. I've got my mind right with my purpose. I've got my new chapter full of ideas. And I've got to ask myself, in relation towards these three aces, 111. Right, 111 is about your evolution. 111 is also letting you know that the path starts now. This is something that's going to transcend toward your journey. And while you're in your journey, it isn't just about your goals. We're talking about your environment. You know, kings, queens, they are very much aligned towards the kingdom, right? They're in charge of the kingdom. But what brings a different gear, amplifies energy, is if you have an empress and an emperor. They build empires, legacy, and this is more towards your legacy. This is your moment of truth to say that while I'm in the midst of contemplating what I want in my life, there is a little bit of a, I would say, you having to step up and saying, okay, there are certain standards I need to meet. And that's not for anything to serve like for people's validation. This is of my own personal validation. Have I got the nous right now to say this is my truest desires? And Spirit's saying you have it as long as you put things into practice. The Chariot card is giving you the heads up for you to go forth towards your long-term success and goals. But it's also giving me vibes as well, like you've got to understand that you yourself have to use your wits about you and say that, are there still factors in my life that doesn't match my energy, i.e. the people around me, the common goal of people wanting to see me win? Okay, the next step is, are you able to discern people that are going to bring something towards your table of success? You're birthing something very powerful, but in order for it to shine at its brightest, you've also have to understand that there are certain things that you are required to do. And there may be a situation where you have to say some goodbyes. Because if you're not doing this further down the line, if you're doing it now, no, if you're not doing it now and then you're going further down the line, it's only going to prohibit you from getting what you truly want. And this is due to the fact that your environment needs to match your current thoughts and ambitions. And if they're not in any way of a matching energy, then how you expect it to magically happen, to materialize? This is the time to remove the weeds and planting new seeds. This is about you being the leader of your life. This is about your truest desires. This is about your happiness. And as you should, if it's about your happiness, the act of selfishness, how could that ever be a bad thing? We've been taught that selfishness is something that is, in essence, a bad thing. Why? It's self-love. That's the factors. And at the end of the day, the way you will see this as a investment that's going to be, in essence, for your benefit. I keep getting the Justice card, so this is something that's going to be very, very important. It's getting everything all in order right now for the Justice card so that you won't have any hiccups down the line. If you're starting something new, make sure you are not cutting any corners. If you are needing to evaluate things, do it on the basis of utilizing what's right for you and not what's right for others. The energy right now should be solely about you. To create that energy for oneness. And the outcome is there. The outcome is letting you know that things are happening for your favor, and that the fact that you're going to be loyal to yourself is fundamentally the reason why you're going to see your goals being matched. But you've got to understand that there are things need to be set in stone before this happens, and it's always good to do it the first day of the month. Amplify this energy. You've got today as well as tonight, if you're seeing this, for the 2nd of April, going towards the morning, to really, and the whole of the 2nd. So today is the 1st. Set the action up. No jokes, no April Fools. Build what you know. Set the intentions from today and for the next day for the full moon. All right? If you need guidance, I do offer services, paid services such as readings, rituals, forecasts. All you got to do is DM me clarity. Let me know your situation. It's the same handle as YouTube, Sorcerer X. On Instagram or on TikTok. You can click the link in the description that will take you to my website. Or you can always email me. That's also in the description. That was your reading. I'm the Sorcerer. And as always, take care.